Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones. Without you, I would not be where I'm at. Thank you to all the newcomers that's coming in. Thank you so much. My sister that been helping me out so much. Thank you. Have a few donations, so I'm going to thank these people. Thank you to Danny, Tawana, thank you. Cheryl, thank you. Jason, thank you. Okay, y'all. Now, let's get to it, y'all. We have a lot to talk about. All right. Now, before I start, I want to do a few updates. One of the updates is I'm not changing anything. I just want to go a little bit further in. Okay, and I know a lot of people clicked on my video because of the picture. The picture really means no disrespect. I just wanted to get people's attention. Okay, and this is how you get people attention, because this is what, they're doing. They're posting up, disrespectful things. The background dancer and Big Bird and them, they are, coming back with, all kinds of disrespect toward Mo3. But that's not really what I wanted to do this for. I just wanted people's attention, so I put that up there. I have received a couple of responses from that last video and the pictures and everything, so I want to address them first. Which is, Big Bird's mother, that someone told me that they were involved. This is someone that, if you interview somebody that, that's how it be, especially somebody from back in the days that was dealing with him. So they, or around the family, I'll put it that way, because a lot of people was dealing with them. So I have two scenarios on that. One, somebody says that that was pretty much close to them back then at that time, because you all have to realize it has been 25, 30 years ago that this happened. So only people would know about this was people that was around him or in his little circle, or he was dealing with, and he was dealing with a lot of females that I heard. Okay. I also got a lot of feedback that, he was good at what he did. He was really good at putting on a show. People would come from out of town just to see him. So, people actually liked him. They admired him. Okay. And, they bragged on him that he was really good, that he put, his snakes in the, his snake in the show. He would put on a show and the snake would be there. So, he had his stuff together as far as his, entertainment and everything. And as you can see from the cover, he's not a bad looking guy, got a nice body. So the people that, were telling me that he had a lot of girlfriends and even, messed with guys before. So this is not my scenario. This is not my theory. This is what, like I always tell y'all, I say word on the street, that means somebody from the street told me this. If I say word from the station, that means I heard this through the grapevine through the station. Okay, y'all? So, it's, I had to tell somebody in my comment section, because they was like, defending him and saying that, oh, you wrong for this. No, I'm just trying to prove a point to you all. Okay? Out of putting that last video up and talking about, what I actually was talking about in the video, then I've had several responses through my emails and through comments. And I'm going to tell you this, out of everything that everybody said about the whole situation, it came out from all these people, two different scenarios. One person told me, well, a couple of people told me, and I do believe it's one or the other, because nothing else came out outside of these two scenarios from people. So on one hand, I was told it was, a very heated argument between, the mom and the dad. They said that, it went down as far as them, arguing and going back and forth for Mother's Day. And then I was told that he went outside. And a little bit later, that's when, some guys ran up and hit him up. Okay? Now, that was one scenario. Not really one, but that was one category that I put it in, because this is what several people were saying. Okay? Then, on the other hand, they were saying that, he was a gambler. They're saying that back in the days, he used to be involved with, dog fights. And they would gamble. And that he owed people money. And when they told me this and somebody else said it, I was like, okay, maybe this could be something to that too. But at the same time, y'all, I thought about the whole situation. I thought about if somebody owed me money and they do shows, and every time they leave their show, they got a pocket full of money because of the show that they're in. So I thought about that. I was like, if I was in the streets, like I used to be, like I told y'all, if I was in the streets and someone owed me money that makes money at all his shows, would I run up and get rid of him? Would I run up and get rid of him? That's a question, because you're never going to get your money back if you do something like that. I could see it if someone robbed him. And then they did that. Then I was like, okay, maybe the gambling thing was, legit. But for you to just run up and hit him up like that in front of his house, I don't know. It just seemed personal to me. It don't give the vibe of, someone owing you money. I'll put it like that. Because they could have waited outside by his car anyway, follow him. And they could have got their money back. Take their money. At least get some of it back, if not all. So I don't see them doing that. But I just wanted to still mention it, because this was a different scenario that someone had told me about. Give me a second. So, I wanted to just go over that and mention it, because people love to put words in your mouth. And people was like, one of the comments, I had to block a person because they was like, I was wrong for that. But I am trying to paint this picture that's before you all, to let you know that the apple do not fall far from the tree. Okay? If the first scenario is true, if it is true, then it makes sense why, Chris Brown has him on speed dial. He's making songs about taking out Bubba. He's making songs about a lot of stuff that they're doing. And the song is saying, you putting plays in motion, So that to me was a play for you to be sitting in front of your house. And then all of a sudden, here comes somebody. And then there's no emotions. There's no emotions whatsoever when it comes to, someone bringing up your father. There's no emotions. It's like you don't care. And then he has money now. So when you have money, and then that something happened to someone that was, your blood like that, why wouldn't you want to find out, what really happened? So when a person don't really care about what happened and they so nonchalant about it, then I just figure they already know what happened. Okay? So allegedly, like I told you all, this is what it was, two scenarios that collided. Some people were saying he gambled and someone he owed money, back then. They were behind it. Then some people were saying that him and the mother of Big Bird had a really, 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 really bad blowout on Mother's Day. And they're saying that this is what came from that. So I'm just throwing both scenarios out there. It's not something that I know personally. I wasn't around there. I didn't see what happened. It's not my scenario. I didn't say, oh, I'm putting these pieces together, blah, blah, blah. This is what people, coming to me with, okay? So I just wanted to throw that out there, okay? Another thing that I want to talk about is somebody brought to my attention, like I told you. I talk to or receive messages from a lot of people. Some people, I question their stuff. I look it up. If I can't find a lot of info on it, then I leave it alone. If I hear several people saying the same thing, then it's something to things like that. Okay, y'all? So the next update is Marcus Speed, the person that I put up that report for. Now, it was brought to my attention that maybe this could have been a family member or his son. Okay? And I put it on my page and I said, this is what they're into. Now, if that, you clearly can see that's not the Marcus I was talking about. They look totally different. But it's not my fault they got the same name and they both from Dallas and all of this other stuff that's going on. So, like I said, if I am wrong about something, then I will admit it and I will correct it. So it's not the same person. Now, don't get me wrong now. It does not mean that he don't have anything to do with it, because the people that surrounding this other Marcus guy that these charges was brought upon, they still have certain ties to them. Okay, so I am just going to throw that out there. So if this is a family member or a child, I don't know, of Marcus Speed, I don't know. But one thing that people have, vouched for is that, his wife was locked up. And like I told y'all, it make a lot of sense, because if you're doing crime, you want somebody that, that you all piggyback off each other. You know what I'm saying? So I had to just throw that out there and let you know that that was a different Speed, a younger guy, something that happened in 2017. And I think he was 26 years old. So that is not the same Speed, okay, y'all? And like I call the other one Lightning McQueen family, so everybody can keep up with what I'm talking about. So I wanted to correct that. All right, because y'all know I will do it. I will correct it. But my bad. It's not my fault. They got the same name, okay, y'all? And from the same places. All right. Now, another thing I wanted to discuss. Brian Reiser, the officer who was fired and who was, locked up. And this is really ironic, because the thing of it is, they had enough evidence, and they said that they was collecting evidence for 18 months, y'all. They had enough evidence to lock him up. But when it came down to the court proceedings or whatever that was finna go on, they said they didn't have probable cause. Okay? Now, I don't know why they're saying they don't have probable cause, but this is what they're saying. And he was released. Okay? He was released yesterday. So don't be surprised if he get his job back. Okay? And the thing that really trips me out the most is the people that allegedly, did the crimes, they're locked up. But the person that allegedly, set things up or hired them to do things, he's released. So this all comes full circle. So what everybody's been talking about in the first place, that's going on in Dallas, and that's going on with Dallas Police Department and the DA and the commissioner and everybody that's friends that have so many jobs, that's very important, and they're all tied together. And like I told y'all before, there are even judges that's in their little clique, okay? So it don't surprise me that this happened. It's just like another thing that this Brian Reiser did. He loves the internet, y'all. He loves social media. He likes to jump on other people's social media. He likes to post things, and he's posting and he's talking about stuff that a police should not even be talking about. It's just like when Big Bird. It's just like when Big Bird was arrested, and people were that fans of his, they was concerned about him, and his family members that really care about him, they were concerned about him. And he jumped on people's lives, and I have the messages. I just have to go back through a whole bunch of messages to find it. But he jumped on, and he was just typing away, talking to regular citizens. And he was like consoling them. And he was telling them that Big Bird was going to be okay. He's fine. Don't even worry about that. And he also said, that they were like family. Now, this also goes into, like I told you, Headlights. This song, he's saying that he has polices and FBI people in his pocket. So this also goes, it goes on to show you that this is real. This is what's happening in Dallas. Now, back to this man being released. The commissioner, Eddie, not the commissioner, the chief, Eddie Garcia. He gave a statement. I didn't get to see the statement, but I pretty much already knew that he wasn't going to probably be able to do a lot unless they hire people that's not in Dallas to come clean up Dallas. Because just letting everything continue to go on the way it is, he don't know who to trust. If he do have it in his heart to clean up Dallas, he don't know who to trust. He could be talking to one of the people that have been riding with him since he didn't came in there, and that person could still be taking info back to other officers. Y'all see what happened with this Ponzi scheme. And they said it's over 8 to 10 and even more people that were involved. And they said that they were pretty much recruiting other dirty cops. Okay? They were recruiting. And like I said, someone said that this judge that just released him and the DA, of course, being involved, they're saying that this judge has DUIs. So we have some very wild people in Dallas that's in control. And the crazy part is, for them to let him out, a lot of people were surprised. Me and sis, we was like mad about it. What? He getting out after all the stuff they said that he was involved with, after everything that they said he did for these many months that he was still on the force, and they were still collecting evidence, and for him to get right back out that quick, baby, it's some serious things going on in Dallas. I'm starting to believe it really is the hub of everything that, is evil out here. Because like I told y'all, they have put so many people in different positions and places so that they all can piggyback off of each other and help each other. That's why Big Bird was so quick to get out when he went in there. People was like, oh, he gonna be in there on the weekend. But no. He wasn't. No, he wasn't. So I'm telling y'all this now. They stick together. No matter what. And as you can see, that DA guy, his name is John. I had already talked about this guy. I told you it was 3 Johns. Okay? I told y'all 3 of them. The DA or whatever his name is. The funeral home guy. told y'all, clues and threes. And then it was another John. I forgot him. Y'all, I have to go back to it. But yeah, 3 Johns. 3 of them. It might be the commissioner. I'm not sure. But they all buddies. They're all buddies. So whatever people does, it gets covered. It gets covered up. And this church is full of police officers that's letting a lot of stuff, get brushed under the rug. And I'm telling you, this is nothing but inequality when it comes to other people, like I told y'all. As long as background dancer has his little spots, and then everybody know, people making videos saying that they bought, stuff from Big Bird. So everybody know they're in the, pharmacy business, okay? The street pharmacy business. All these people know this. And know this too. All of these cops that go to this church, they never harass them and their side. They're never harassing them. But Mo3 was harassed all the time. Even when he wasn't doing any dirt. He was just trying to do shows. Big Bird would call his people up there, men in blue. And they would come up there and they would harass Mo3 for no earthly reason. So, another thing that people were saying, they were saying that the police, and it really wasn't people, this was reports. Police was robbing these street pharmacies that were the ops of, Big Bird now. And background dancing them. So you got to look at this scenario right now. If you have the police in your back pocket, you're donating to your city and all of this, and you have that power like that, it's nothing that this new chief can do unless he just do a clean sweep, put new people in there, new jobs, check out all their background, make sure, they don't have all kind of complaints or whatever. And listen to the people, because they the ones that know, what they have went through when it comes to this commissioner, the DA, everything. Officers that's on the force. He really needs to get out here and speak to the community, because that's the only way they're going to clean up things. He cannot do it by himself. Before he make any changes to get rid of a lot of people, because I'm telling you, there's so many people tied, and not just blacks. They got some whites on the police station in Dallas, allegedly, that they're riding along with this. And see, if Garcia start bringing down these people, look at the people that's going to come down. It's going to be so many. And this is a bad sign that this guy just got out. Bad sign. Either he told on somebody, a higher up than he is, or his people made sure they got him out of there before he do start talking. Either or is why he was released. Not because he's innocent, because what they were saying he did, it wasn't hearsay. From what they were saying that, the evidence was, it was not hearsay. So, I don't know. I guess everybody is bracing themselves for this George Floyd thing. Everybody is embracing themselves as well, for the blow that they're probably going to get from, Mo3 stuff and everybody else. Things are being swept under the rug. And they have been getting away with stuff so long that it does not matter to them anymore. Someone left in my comment section and they was like, this is not the first time that this didn't happen to somebody. It just was really, really public because it was Mo3. But they're saying this is stuff that go on all the time. So y'all have to think about that as well. I'm trying to address everything that's been popping up. And then I put out pictures and everything in one of my videos, okay? I didn't put what I put out in my video just to, be putting it out. I put it out because I wanted people to know that, people that they go to their page, they are chronic liars, okay? This person that I posted his stuff up, another blogger, he has 2 accounts. He has 2 accounts. And when it was brought to my attention that allegedly when something says official page, that you have more than one. So people showed me the 2 different pages. They also showed me other messages from this blogger. And pretty much the same thing. There were no time slots on there either. And this was on their page. So I'm telling you this for a reason. I did not bring it up to just bring it up. I brought it up because I wanted to prove a point. People lie about a lot of things on YouTube. So you have to be careful who you're listening to. If somebody would lie about how many subscribers that they have, oh, I got 30-some thousand subscribers, blah, 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 blah. But then you go and you pull up the analytics and then you only have 17. If you lie over little things like that, then you will lie over big things. So I was just letting everybody know why this sudden U-turn, and all of a sudden now you're coming at the Ski Sisters. And I mean coming at them hard. Now, another thing that I do believe why he called himself coming at the Ski Sisters, I do believe that a lot of it is staged. Because, like I said, Mo3 album is about to come out. So the more people that you're having beef with and you're putting that out and that energy out, then he's thinking that, he's going to sell more. I really do hope that the family is getting something from all of this. I really do. But this is what I do believe, because you are from one person to the next. One day they are saying, oh, Rain Man just got jumped again. Just the other day they say he got jumped again. Okay, I ain't pull up nothing on it. They didn't record it that time or whatever that I saw, but they're saying that he got jumped again. Okay, right after he get jumped again, he's into it with Kenny Baby Boy and his manager. They're doing their back and forth stuff. Think about this, y'all. Is this to sell records? Is this to pump up this movie that Mo3 pretty much died for? Because it was set up for him to be there for a certain day. And it's no allegedly. It was too many things posted in these people inbox talking about great things coming for them after 11/11. And I do believe that he's being taught the game from Empire or somebody from Empire or something. I do believe Rain Man is being taught the game and how to come up really, really fast off of people that, ain't doing their homework. Because if I was number 7 or I was done and people were talking about, somebody want to sign me, I would do my homework on the person that wants to sign me. And apparently they didn't do their homework, or that check looked that good that they don't care. Okay? But then you don't get a chance to enjoy it because you're in the middle of a feud now, because you're trying to keep this, your name in the spotlight. And at the same time, every time you going out your house, people are coming at you, trying to hit you up. So do your homework on these record labels and these people that you're signing with. Do some homework on these managers that's out here. Okay? I have someone else that came to me and they sent me a message, and they were telling me that they're a lightweight boxer and they're looking for a really, really good manager, because the manager that they have is not really, professional or really taking them farther, even though they have a lot of good fights. So people be coming to me telling me things like that. So if you all know any good managers, please let me know so I can pass this message, coaches, whatever you call them, to someone. And anybody that's in, I think they said they're in the Indiana area. So if you know anybody that's coaches people for fights, I'll throw that in there now. Leave your information in my description box, and I will pass the message on to this other person. Okay, y'all? So, this is why, I was pretty much telling y'all, it is a lot of ties. A lot of ties. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about that's bothering me, y'all. Everybody knows how Mo3 looks. Everybody. They know how he looks. They know how his body is and everything. They want us to be happy right now about his album cover. Why would they put another man in his place for his picture? That is not Mo3 on that album cover. That CD cover, whatever y'all want to call it. They're putting this picture all over the buses, all over the trains, and they want people to be excited about it. And we would be excited about it if it was actually Mo3 on the picture. It's not. You can clearly see even the hands don't look like Mo3. And the crazy part, y'all, he has that same coat. He has a picture like that. And they could have easily put his own face in there and his hands, with the coat on it, the little silver coat. And it's like a slap in the face to me that you would take a man off his own cover, a man that's in that same coat, and you would throw another person in there. It really seems like it's all a game and it's all a joke out here. And the things that they're doing that call themselves trying to be all in and out, with it, it looked like it's backfiring because people is like not feeling the things that they're doing. And I've listened to a few songs, and like I said before, you still got little snippets, pieces of Mo3, not a whole full song of him. I'm just only hearing snippets, and they are putting other celebrities in there or other, rappers so that they can make the song longer. So everything to me is starting to be sloppy because I really don't see why you would not put this man's face on his own album cover and pretend like it's somebody else. This guy is darker than him, than Mo3. He is smaller than Mo3, and I just don't see the purpose of that. Like, put his face on his own album cover. And if you're going to honor him by putting his face on the bus or the trains, use his picture, please, y'all. This don't make no sense. It's just stupid to me. So I just had to say something about it. I had to. I got a few. Let me see. Because I got to go watch Queen of the South because my picture just came back. So I got to go watch it because I taped it. There's a couple more things that I wanted to go over, and I'm going to post. Now, I am going to post something that, let me go over a few. Something that I really been wanting to talk about. And I want to ask the people of Dallas this question because it's bothering me. And I've been trying to find information about it, and it's so very hard to find the information. Okay, y'all. Like I said, I went to Hector Wilkins' page. He still has a page up. So when I went to his page, I noticed that he was either dating someone or really was in love with someone. He had a really crush with this person. So they said that they were dating back then. Okay. And this person, her name is Brittany Banks, y'all. Brittany Banks. And this person, it's weird to me because she's from Dallas, and I think she's either from Fort Worth or Oak Cliff. One of them. She's from there. Okay. And another thing that's been kind of bothering me is someone that has been, doing recordings with background dancer now and Big Bird now. Her name is Erica Banks. Okay. Now, I don't know if these people are related, because the people that were Mo3 spent the night at their house, they was the last person that, he pretty much was around and spent the night with. Their last names allegedly are Banks. Now, I don't know why sometimes it's Jackson, but then sometimes people say Banks. But either way it go, I wanted to say this. I try to find some information on Erica Banks. And people are being very, very secretive about this woman. And she's from, I hope I'm saying it right, because y'all always be on me about this. DeSoto, or something like that. Texas. This is where she's from. She's from there. And this is the same place where, the Skeet sisters used to live at, because they moved. They don't live there anymore because they say that they were getting threats and everything. So, I just found that odd. There's somebody her name is Banks. Their name is Banks. He's going there, DeSoto, in the same area where this Erica, is from too, and her last name is Banks. It just don't seem like it's such a coincidence. That can't just be a coincidence. Is this girl another family member, or something? Is Eric her middle name? I don't know. I try to find out her first name, her full name, and they're kind of hiding things. She don't have a Facebook account, okay? And when you go to like Google or anything about her, it comes up that she went to school, but it don't say what school she went to. It comes up that she went to college, but they mentions that because they don't do no yearbook for college. But it just seemed like they're going out of their way to make sure that you know less about her as possible. Okay, now for her to just start blowing up right after Mo3 died, was taken out rather, it just seemed odd to me that certain people they cling to after he's gone. Okay, that just seemed really, really odd to me. So I am going to put some posts up. I have, this Brittany Banks girl. I think this is her. She put a post up November the 5th, 2020, and she says, biggest turn on is loyalty. Okay, and someone named Eric Johnson is on the post. And they're saying, knowing I can trust you is a turn on. And then they have her at the bottom. So I'm going to post these pictures because I want to make sure that this is the right, the right Banks girl that was dating Hector. So then November the 10th, Brittany posts, she puts a post up. Somebody named Mina Billions, she put November the 9th, 2020. It's like a post inside of a post. And it says, I can't wait to go over to, a guy house and put my toy on the dresser. So I don't know. I just find that a little bit, I'm sad-eyeing in that one. Okay. Then there's another post. And this one says November the 11th, 2020. So this 11/11 again, y'all. And Brittany posts some news you can use. It's a symbol on there. I don't know. It looks maybe like an owl, whatever. I don't know. But it says, learn to let go and keep things at a certain distance. Protect what's worth keeping in your life and dispose all ties that should have been severed. Okay. Then someone named Helen Bailey, they had posted November the 10th, 2020, and this post is like together. One is at the bottom, one is at the top. And it says, in this post, looking forward to 2021. And at the bottom, it says, do yourself a favor and delete some people from your life. So I just thought that was an odd post to put up, on the day that Mo3 was taken out. So I just really thought that was odd. So I put that up. Now I want to get to another, what is this? Like 3 posts. And this posts are from the background dance. Now, one post says, let me see if I got the right one up. I think I showed you all this one before, but I'm gonna put it back up because it's pertaining to this next post that's coming up. And someone posts a 500,000, and then James Smith posts he was mad blood was messing with his baby mama. I told y'all, like I posted this before. And James Smith says Chicago and Smurf is going to be taken out. Watch what I tell you. Okay, so they pretty much admitting things like they were into something. With all this evidence that's piling up on them, and they're still running around here singing songs. And I know for a fact that some people go to jail for singing about somebody being taken out and then, talking about it in the same way that they were taken out. So I know for a fact people do go to jail for that. But in this case, they're just letting them do whatever they want to do. Just like I was telling y'all about, they hit up their ops that, hit up their spots. They don't mess with theirs. If they're trying to do shows to make money, they mess with them. The police was messing with them. But they don't mess with, the background dancer or Big Bird when they're doing shows. They leave them alone to do what they want. This is why I was telling you about, this crooked system that's going on in Dallas. Now, Kanisha, she says James Smith, who is Chicago. So she's asking who they talking about, that he gonna be taken out with Smurf. And James Smith is at the top, and then it says, the background dancer. He's saying this, I guess, to the background dancer. He says, why you deleting stuff, blood? Like I said, Smurf dumb, but he missed. So like I said, y'all, they're talking about somebody hitting at somebody and then missing. And then they said, in Chicago, better stay put up, boy. So they telling him to make sure, he stays put up. That they pretty much are admitting that these two were there too. Then I have this next page, and this is from Tia something, and I don't really know her, but I remember hearing the Tia, but it might not be the same one. But anyway, it has backup dance, somebody laughing, dancing with emoji up under it, and then it has I guess she's talking to someone, Ranisha. No, for real, guys got little whatever in that house rad. Okay, so then our boy background dancer, he's on this post, and he's saying, yeah, I'm happy, feel good. I wasn't gonna never leave the city again until he was lying with my dogs. Don't like it, do something about it. So he's basically saying that he wasn't gonna leave the city of Dallas until someone was being taken out. Okay, just like his boys was taken out, and he was like, if people don't like it, then do something about it. These people are pretty much, on their posts admitting to a lot of things, y'all. They're straight up admitting to, taking people out and the reason that they doing it. And they're not getting locked up, y'all. They're not getting locked up right now, y'all. And they have put out enough information for people to be coming to pick them up, because this is right here in our face. And it's just like I was saying about this Brittany or this Erica Banks girl. If one of them, or if they're any kin to the other Banks girls, then that gives them motive, because the guy that she was dating, He got hit up. Now, mind you, it was his own fault, they say, allegedly, but he got hit up. And everybody blamed Mo3 for it. So if you're dating this guy that just got took out and everybody's saying that, you know, a certain person did it, this gives them motive to set up something to take this guy out. So what I'm trying to figure out now is, who is Erica Banks? Who is Brittany Banks? And is there any kind of connection to the Skeet sister? Because they're Banks. So this is what, you know, I'm trying to find out. And I know people know, because these girls had to go to high schools or whatever with, you know, a lot of people that's in Dallas. Okay. Now, this next post that's up under the background desk post is Kamo. And they said, you know, stuff happens where I'm at all the time. So I understand both sides. I don't think it's right to be happy the man did or was taken out. Okay? At all. No one should lose their life. So I do believe that they are talking about Mo3. And if they are talking about Mo3, because it's right up under that one, it's right up under the background dancers. And he's saying if people do not like what went down with Mo3, he is saying do something about it. Now, while he's doing all of this, he's hiding behind a bunch of guys. He's sitting up there hiding and taunting, doing the same thing that, you know, Rain Man loves to do. Taunt people, create fake beef so he can pump up album sales when he really don't even care about them album sales, y'all. He cares about, most likely, insurance money too, because if Empire is doing what they're doing, allegedly, and signing people and then getting a big payout after something happens to them, allegedly, then, like I told y'all, somebody is teaching Rain Man the game as well. And he ain't taking no time, y'all, to start beef. He's from one beef to the next. Now, a few minutes ago, I just finished watching one of the Skeet sisters live. And she's going to town, y'all. She's talking about Rain Man and how big a snake that he is. And she's talking about a lot of things that, oh, y'all gonna find out when it come out. And then she says that, you know, she haven't been talking to her baby daddy for years. I think she said 3 years now, because at first it was 2 a few months ago. Yeah, just a few months ago. The mother was doing some kind of, you know, talk on the on YouTube, and she was literally saying that you know, she hadn't talked to baby daddy for 2 years. That's what she said. And now, a few months later, or a month or so later, or 2 or 3, she's saying that it's been 3 years. So which one is it? Because it seemed like it's a lie in the mix. Okay, so yeah, I had to bring this up. And another thing that I actually wanted to talk about, and that was these cases that's going on in the news right now. And wait, is it one more post I need to talk about? Okay, one more thing I want to post up. And this is about Golden Gate Funeral Home under investigation. So I'm going to post this picture up too. And I guess you can go to Dallas Global TV and you can get all the info that they're putting out about that too. So I'm going to post that. I am going to post I don't need to post Brian Reiser. Y'all already know what he did. I believe this is Marcus Speed too, so I'm gonna post this picture up. Now I don't know if this is his son. I don't know, because if there was a son, maybe it'll be Junior on there. I don't know, but I want to post that up. Now the stuff that I wanted just finished talking to you all about the background dancer. there's a picture that was posted November the 12th, 2020, and it has some car information circled. So I'm gonna post that because maybe you all know what it means. But it is background dancer. It came from a car that he was in the very next day after Mo3 was taken out. So I'm gonna post that. I'm also going to post something that caught my attention. So yesterday, Rain Man did a live from his car. He did a live, and I do believe it was on Instagram. I don't know for sure, because he always in his car, and it's always dark in the background. So I'm just gonna read a few of the messages on this post, and there were comments that were coming on there. So like they were about to, do something, some kind of get together. I don't know. But it says, if I drive to Dallas from where I'm at, you make sure I can get in. So I don't know if he was doing some kind of show outside of, in Dallas. I don't know. But this is what they posted, that if I come there, make sure I can get in. And like I said, it was Rain Man's page. Okay, I'm gonna post this picture up as well. I'm gonna post every one of the pictures up at the end of this video. I'm not gonna put it on another video. I'm just gonna post it on at the end of this one. So or maybe, I don't know, let me see, because it's gonna take longer. It'll take another hour for me to post, because it takes a long time for everything to like buff or whatever it be doing. So, but anyway, I'm getting back to the messages. It says, stay down, Chrissy. And this person says in the comment section of Rain Man's post, tell Josie keep her name. And that's all they said. So what I get from this is people are lying about being into it. And they're doing this because a movie is about to come out that pretty much Mo3 died on the last day of taping, allegedly. Well, it ain't allegedly. He did. And this is coming out at the same time almost that Mo3's new album is coming out. So I do believe that they're all over the internet playing beefing, okay? And people were saying about to go see now and getting your tickets right now, get your tickets right now. And people were saying, is it going to be free food? So they're all planning something. Or Rainwater was planning something. And these were the people that were in his, comment section planning to be there as well. And for them to mention, Josie on there, for them to even mention her name, and they didn't mention it in a negative way or anything like that, because allegedly they've been getting into it, going off. I just saw a live of her going off. But at the same time, when they're not online, or when they're, call themselves in their little circle of people that they deal with, then this is the type of stuff that they're posting. Tell Josie keep her name. So they said it to him like he talks to her all the time and that they're cool. So they said it like they were telling him to send her a message for them. So that's what I got from this post. But I am going to put this up as well. Now, due to the fact I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just might put this in a sec part 2. Because if I put this in a part 2, it'll upload quicker than just trying to put it at the end of my video. If y'all know what I mean. Because it'll take a long time for them to add it in. It'll take like 3 hours. So this is why I do what I do, because my video would take all day to try to post up. So yeah. Now another thing that I wanted to bring to y'all attention, I talked about the shotters forever all over the trains and the buses of someone that don't even look like Mo3. I already talked about that, but I'm gonna post that picture up of the train. And another thing that I want to talk about Big Bird. Big Bird, one of his girlfriends or baby mama, I don't know who she is, but her name is Just D or something like that. But anyway, on her post, she was pretty much saying that, you know, they're Masons. This is what she's saying on the post. And then she posted a picture of, you know, a hand signal. I'm not going to do the hand signal because people was warning me that people will take you throwing up hand signals and they'll use it for other stuff. So I'm not going to throw up the hand signal of, you know, the whatever y'all call it, Illuminati, whatever. But she made sure she posted this picture up. And I'm going to put that up as well so you all can see it. So she was pretty much saying with this picture that, you know, they're untouchable. Okay? Just like a lot of people were saying that people are paying people off. And this is what it like I said, when this other cop just got out and just told, not no bond out or anything like that. It was charges dropped. And it's the same thing when, you know, the commissioner house was raided, somebody steps in and it goes away. And it's just like this guy that they say set up 2 people to be taken out. They claim they had enough proof to even put him in there with it. Now he's out. Go figure, y'all. This is a serious mess that's going on in Dallas. And like I said, with this George Floyd thing going on and everything, a lot of people are peed off. A lot of people are tired of the injustice that's going on right now. And it's a lot. Oh, it's a lot. They have a whole police station that recruits more dirty cops. And they ride with each other. They're tied to helping, like the commissioner, helping put money into funeral homes. How do you have a commissioner that has state interests in funeral homes? If you did that, would you care about anything happening to people? Because you're going to get paid for the funerals. So would they care? I used to work at, you know, a funeral home. And the crazy part, they were witnesses. And they pretend when they come up there, they come in there and they're sad about their loved ones. They act like they so sad and I'm there for you. But when the phone ring and somebody say, you know, somebody passed, they would get off and they would celebrate. They was happy. And these were witnesses. So you cannot tell me that all of these crimes that's being covered up right now, all of these people coming up, some hitting them up, you cannot tell me it ain't something to this and they're not getting no arrests. They're not finding out who did it. They got a really bad reputation for a lot of bodies, but no nothing. It's coming from it. Not finding out who did it. They have a lot. You have people in the community that don't mind talking about this stuff, but at the same time, they're scared because police is the one, you know, covering up stuff. Covering up crimes. People are embracing right now for what's about to come if this guy do not, you know, be found guilty. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to send out the National Guards. They're going to send out everybody to SWAT. Everybody they can. If this man get off. But it's okay when you're another color and you're storming the Capitol building. That's okay. You can go in there and write on the desk. You can run down the hallways. All kind of stuff they were doing. And there was no fight in it whatsoever. They act like they had no win. But when the blacks is out here, Black Lives Matter and all of this other stuff, then you got everybody out there then in full gear. Like I told y'all, they're not getting away with this stuff, on purpose. They're letting these blacks fill these seats in office that they know gonna do their own people in. And it's simple as that. And if you don't ride with them, then you're an outsider. And that's exactly what Mo 3 was. He wasn't riding with them. He was doing his own thing. Matter of fact, he was trying to leave there. He was doing his own thing. And they still was not satisfied. And then people getting in the comment section, he wasn't innocent, he wasn't this, he wasn't that. Well, I'm going to tell y'all this. When you pass away, all your sins pass away with you. He done paid for what he done did out here. Mo 3 is gone now. And I keep repeating this over and over again. If he paid for his sins and what he was into and what he did out here, they should pay too for what they did. Especially when I have people that live in Dallas saying that this ain't the first time this happened. If we don't, as a people, get together and air out the bad and the people that's doing wrong out here and getting into office. And I'm going to tell you another thing about these people that's getting into office. I really do believe it is some cheating going on. Because look at all the people that was, I think, in Kentucky that wanted Mitch McConnell out. I guess that's the name, Mitch McConnell or something like that. Look at all the people that wanted him out. Do you see how easy breezy it's been for years? And everybody you talk to, they say this man ain't doing nothing. But did you see how he breezed by her? Somebody that looked like she was going to do something. He breezed by like she wasn't standing there. I do believe they be cheating. And I'm going to say allegedly, but I do think they be cheating on these election stuff. Especially for these smaller elections. Not the big ones that be going on like the president. They probably do for that too. But especially these small ones. That's just for like the community people. I do believe they cheats. So, I don't know. I am going to end this video now because like I said, I'm going to watch my movie, my picture, Queen of the South, and catch up on another one that I taped that I didn't get to. Snowfall. So I have to go catch up on those. But yeah, it's a lot to take in. I know it is. A lot of people have been leaving me messages. This is a lot. It is a lot. And it's a lot of people involved with each other. And the sad part is they are making money off of death. A lot of people. The funeral home make money off of death. A lot of people that's invested in the funeral home, like the churches. Bishop hypocrite owns stake in a funeral home. And that's really odd to me. Especially when he have sons that's all over social media with their toys everywhere. Toys on the couch, toys in their hand, just showing off their toys. How is this happening? Why are they running around with all these stacks of money? They're not rapping. Not selling records like that you got stacks of money from here to here. So what are you getting all this money for? Taking care of business for people? I don't know. Because other than that, it doesn't make any sense. Your sons is out here terrorizing people. The same people that come to your church every Sunday. The people that's coming to your church, they're leaving you money that helps keep your sons going. Same circle of people still buying stuff. Police commissioner. Stakes in the funeral home. How do you have stakes in the funeral home? You're a commissioner. You're supposed to be trying to fight crime. How can you fight it when you're getting paid off of it? How? The Lightning McQueen family that I was just talking about. They do plays. They're tied to Real Life Productions. That's their page. But they have it in somebody else's name. So it won't bring attention to them. And they won't lose views. But if you go to their page on YouTube and you click on it, that's their page. Real Life Productions. That's the page. They do plays. They do movies about death. That's all they live for. That's all they're talking about. You go to that play, somebody getting set up. Try to figure it out. Who getting set up? Their movie. Same thing, death. That's all that they're pushing in your neighborhoods, in your communities. Death. Everybody is getting paid off of death now. Rain Man, lining them up for Empire. And it's getting good to him. These fake beefs. You would have thought he would have learned from Mo3. If he was truly Mo3 friend, he would not be still out here doing this fake beef stuff that turns into real beef. And he just went through the outcome that he just went through. Ain't no way in the world that was your friend that you just lost. And now you have his artist going at it with another artist that allegedly was involved with Mo3 being taken out. Tell me, do that make sense to y'all? Because it do not make any sense to me. Other than pushing death. He's learning the game. He's learning how he can get paid. These little movie producing people and directors, they are learning how they can get paid off of people that's in their movie. And if you ask me, they don't really care about their artists. They do not care about their artists. They do not care about their actors. They don't care. We have these people, these Lightning McQueen people that has friends in a lot of places. Yes, newspaper people. And then his wife had the nerve to post a truck and some guys standing, around the truck. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick, because I might put that picture up too so you all can see this, because I found that really odd for her to post this. But she says, and I'm reading it just exactly how she put it up here, y'all. It sounds like she a little slow, but this is how she wrote it. She says, "If don't buy me and purse, buy me a business, was a person." And then she got hand, emojis up, and she got thanks hubby, and she got 3 hearts. Now, the first thing that I thought about when I saw this truck was, was that truck planted on that expressway? Because she's posting a truck now and saying what she's saying. And another thing, like I said with y'all, I'm going to put this over here too so you all can see this. So y'all can see it too. But It's a lot, y'all, going on. And it's a lot of players. And the stuff that they're posting, they think it's funny. They think it's all a joke. They don't feel like they're going to get caught or anything. And these people were the same people that were sending me these fake lawyer letters. These people right here that I just talked about. And I'm going to put the picture up so y'all can see it too. So once this video ends, it should be posted. By the time y'all finish watching this one, it should be posted too. But y'all keep your head up. I know it's very discouraging when you think that somebody is going to get put in a position and they're going to be able to help. And then you turn around and then something like this happens. But don't give up on it. Don't give up. It's going to play itself out the way it needs to play itself out. And either he's going to do his job and get rid of these people that he needs to get rid of, or Garcia is going to fold. He's either going to join them, do his job, what he's supposed to do, or they're going to probably run him out of office just like they did that Renee lady. Renee Hall, I think that's her name. So that's what's most likely going to happen. Because I don't see you getting rid of Renee. I think her last name is Hall. I don't see you getting rid of this woman and everybody else is still there. So it was something to that. Either she wasn't playing ball with the things that they were doing, she didn't want to be involved in all of it, or something. Because why would she be pushed out? Why would she be, the target? For them to like, just, she out of here. When everybody is doing dirt. Did they not want her to know everything? Did she not want to go along with everything? You have to ask yourself a lot of questions about that. Seriously. And I do believe she was the scapegoat. She was the one that they put everything on, got rid of her, but nothing has changed. Only people have came up even more. Especially since, Mo3 passed. Like I told y'all, a lot of them getting new houses. A lot of them are getting new cars. Why? They say it's cameras on the expressway. Is the people that's trying to get new cars now, was the old cars on the expressway? Is the old cars in, any cameras on the expressway? Because it should not be just Mo3 car that he was riding, looking up stuff on. It should not just be background dancing them looking for their car, and Kenny Baby Boy and all of these other people that was, tied, and Papa Blue Man. All of these people, they're saying, was on that expressway. And even if it was a blind spot right there at that position, at that particular time and day when he was hit up on there, they need to go through these cameras and get everybody's license plate of who was on there. But at the same time, like I told y'all, there was someone that came forward and said that they changed the license plates to a fake plate. So is these other cars' plates fake too? Things need to be found out. If you're not pulling up anything on these fake license plates or whatever, look at the cars. Go to this man's car lot and see if any of those cars is on his lot. Like, seriously, do your job. This is not to be swept under the rug if you want some change. And like I said, the only reason that I see them keeping this stuff under the rug is because it's going to bring out so many people. And like I said, it's going to get rid of half the property, the police station. It's going to get rid of half of, a lot of these guys that's out here with their toys in their hands and their videos, and not no video that's making music. They just straight regular videos. Nobody's coming at them for this stuff that they putting up. It's another thing I want to put up too. That Big Bird been putting up. He been posting on his page. He has all of this money machine. He had a money machine that's counting money. And he has a toy by it. And he's counting all of his dirty money, because I ain't heard him come out with nothing decent. He's maybe a 1 or 2 hit wonder, maybe 3. And everything else sound like garbage. Even when he try to put out this stuff toward Mo3, it's garbage. So why ain't they doing anything? Because you know what? I think if the shoe was on the other foot, and that was Mo3 with his money machine, counting his money and toys on the side, I bet they would have came in his house, and I bet you any money they would have raided his house. Because you know why? He is Trap Boy and them's ops. And the police job at the time was to bring the heat on Mo3. And I do believe they were doing that because of the background dancer and Big Bird. And, you know, the hypocrite son, the Bishop Hypocrite. I do believe that. And like I said about the camera thing, when Rain Man went over there about looking to see if they had any cameras, he wasn't looking to see that for Mo3. He was looking to see that anybody get caught up. They couldn't go over there and check it. Think about it. Was you gonna find Big Bird over there checking anything? No. I can answer it for you. Was you gonna find the background dancer coming over there and check to see if any camera was on there? No. But who went over there? They other boy went for them to look and check and see. Who was everybody defending? Pink Eye. How you know she wasn't over there? She sure was on that expressway, allegedly, that looked just like her, y'all. Ain't no way that Mo3 was gonna say, they're hitting at me, they're hitting at me. And don't say no names. Don't say nothing. But he still got the phone attached to him because they said he was on the Bluetooth. This is what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing that a couple of phones, 2 phones, was on the expressway. This was too many people involved. Anyway, I am going to shorten up this video right now. And like I said, I put that picture up just to kind of ease things, because everybody is getting upset. You know, the cop just got out. So much going on. People is peed off that other people ain't getting charged right now, and people is taking their times. People are wondering if there is even going to be any more charges. We know they're under certain people under investigations, but people is trying to figure that out. It's a lot going on. I just wanted to ease things up, you know. Ease things up. People not be so serious about everything all the time. So people probably get a little laugh or whatever, but like I said, it is what it is. And if you all can put up diss songs about this man and his mother and them listening, and his kids gonna grow up and see this stuff with y'all teasing his daddy and all of that, and his family members and brothers or whoever else that cared about him, how you think they feel? Because when I brought up the subject, you know, people was like, he ain't even like that. He ain't this, he ain't that. I didn't put it up for that reason to say he was like that. I put it up for a reason. They are dissing this man after what they did to him. It's a joke. They're laughing about it. Everything is funny to them. I wanted them to see the apple don't fall far from the tree. If this is something that your mother did do, if, I said if, y'all. It's not saying she did it. But if she did, he sing about this all the time. He sing about setting up plays. Did your mother set up a play for your daddy? Because I don't see nobody, like I said, y'all, gambling. And somebody owe you money and you take them out, you're never going to get paid. People just don't do that anymore. If somebody owes them money, they wait until they get the money or get some money and they take it from them. It's never what, it came to that day. That seemed it personal. So many people were saying that he had lots of girlfriends on the side. Some people were saying that he was messing around with men. This is what is being said. And it's not just one person. A lot of people are saying this. A lot of people was into him. As you can see, I have a picture of him. So you already know people really liked this guy. And his stage name was Gigolo. Yes. And like I said, a lot of people had good things to say about him. Outside of like the dog fights, they had good things to say to him. And he was messing around with a lot of people. That's the only thing that they said that was bad. Other than that, everybody respected him. And when I brought it up, people was really reminiscing on him, saying that, man, he put up a good show back then. He was okay. He was an all right person. He wasn't, a bad person. But they definitely said there was a big blowout on Mother's Day. And they were into it. And both sides was peed off from whatever they were arguing about. And some people close was saying that, she allegedly did not care about some of the women that he was dealing with. But they are saying that when it came to a man, then that's when they drew the line. She was not having that. So, just a little blast from the past for y'all. Okay? Now, I wanted to mention this as well before I get off of here. The COVID cases are rising, y'all. Let me get some water. My mouth getting dry. I've been talking an hour. The COVID cases are rising. Okay? And be careful. Because, like I said, the minorities is taking the worst out of this because of their healthcare system, just health issues, period. Okay, so it is a lot of people that is in danger right now with their kids going back to school, with you going to work, with you just even going out to shop right now. People, your lives are in danger. And then some people is coming out thinking that they got the shot, they are okay. People are still getting it, even with the shot. So be careful. Even I done heard a couple of doctors has, they was just fine until they got the shot and then they passed. So just be careful, y'all, because they're not telling people a lot that's going on with this. Okay? They are making them test dummies. So just be careful with that. And still try to keep your little group, the people that you deal with, keep it small so that, lesser chance of you catching this crap. Okay? So, another thing I wanted to mention about the stimulus. A lot of people that got the stimulus last time, most of them are going to get the same thing. But it was people that didn't get it that's going to get it this time. And that is people that are adult dependents. Okay? and they were claimed on someone's taxes or whatever like that, or even if you wasn't claimed, you know, well, if you was, I said adult dependents, didn't I? Tired. Okay, so yeah, if you didn't get it last time because somebody claimed you were in their taxes, then you are going to get it this year. I don't know if you got it already, but it's a lot of people that still have not received their checks. So you know, you should get one. People that were locked up and just got out and stuff like that, if you're not registered online, then you're not going to get it because you didn't file for taxes last year. Or if you file for taxes this year and you just got out, you will still get it. So it won't just come to you. You have to register. You have to register. The people that does, that receive Social Security, people that did their taxes, most of them, they have your personal information already, so it's easier for them to get it to you. But if you haven't filed, taxes or anything, but you still just got out, go online. So I think it's irs.gov, something like that, and you have to register, and then your information will go through, and then you'll be either sent a check out to your last address that you are known at, or they will put it on a card and send it to you, or if you have a direct deposit already, then they will send it to that if you filed for taxes and then went through to your bank. Okay, y'all? So I just wanted to get that out too. So I think that's it. I think that is it. And I do believe that I talked about, I think I talked about that in the last video. So anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hi to everybody, my family, my YouTube family. What is that? Mitch Slayers, Sliding, the Man of Shay, Keeping People Real TV, all of you, everybody. True Results, thank you all for just in my corner about a lot of things. So I just wanted to send a shout out to you all, and I'm out, y'all. Be safe.